Hi, everyone. Welcome to today's Timeless Love Reading. These are love messages for guidance, for relationships, new love, existing relationships, anything Spirit wants to share with me. Each morning, I launch these at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you are interested in these readings, please remember to hit that notification bell. Welcome, everybody. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. And this will be a channeled psychic reading, and we will see what Spirit has for us. Spirit, can you please share with me any messages of guidance for anyone who has found this message? Any messages of guidance? I'm listening for you now. Speak up. Speak up. I have 1 week. 1 week. I got some kind of timeline. Spirit's got something going on. Let's see what's going on. All about you. That's nice. All right. So maybe it's speak up. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to give this person 1 more week. I'm just teasing. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's see. What is Spirit saying? Maybe we have somebody that's on the butcher block and they get like 1 more chance. Let's see. All about you. You know what? There's nothing wrong with it being all about you. At the end of the day, it's you have to make yourself happy. You can't be in a connection just because the other person needs you or wants you, or, they would be devastated without you, but you're miserable. So you can't do that. I have the 6 of Cups. These are little pinup girl cards. Are cute. 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands. 2 of Cups. And I have the 4 Swords. Okay, so the first thing that I'm feeling is, I do have this feeling that I am with somebody that I want to be with. And I'm definitely with somebody that I could see a future with. I feel like we're a good match. I feel like we are meant to be together. Some of those types of feelings are coming in right away. My 4 Swords is I have something going on in this connection that, I'm either kind of holding it in and I want to wait and see what happens. I'm going to just kind of let it play out, see if it changes, see if it gets worse, see if it gets better. But I'm almost like holding it in because I'm not quite ready to talk about what my feelings are. Okay. Something either has happened. Sometimes we do want to think about something before we say something, right? Because if we do have this really good relationship, it's not like we want to, rock the boat or throw this kind of crazy, thing into the mix where all of a sudden it opens up this can of worms. So, but at the same time, we do want to speak our mind. We do want to speak up. We do want to, express our feelings. Spirit, please share with me the 6 of Cups, because I do feel, part of me feels like it's just something that happened in the recent past. Maybe it's still bothering me. Maybe it's something that was said not too long ago. And it's like, you know what? I just never really called them out on it. I never really said anything about it because I didn't want to make waves. But lo and behold, it's still really hurting me. I have a 5 of Cups. It really disappointed me. 7 of Swords. I don't like how it made me feel. I don't know if I felt manipulated by it, controlled, put in my place. I don't know if there was other things that were implied by it, but I feel like something was said in the recent past that I kind of let ride. But if it happens again, I'm going to say something. Spirit's saying just watch it, with the 7 of Swords. Let's watch it. If it's a behavior, if it's something that's repeated, was it a one-shot deal that's how they treated me or what they said, or some kind of situation involving someone else, anything like that. Was it just like a one-time thing, or is there more going on here? Okay, so part of me feels like just kind of hold this energy. Maybe that's Spirit's way of saying give it a week. Maybe this will pass. Maybe it's no big deal and it wasn't anything to be worried about. But if it's something that keeps recurring and it's bothering you, then Spirit's saying we need to talk. We're moving in the direction of wanting to feel secure. I have a Devil in reverse. And I have Temperance. We're moving in the energy of I want to be with this person, okay? I do have to put something behind me. You know, maybe your person has something from their past that kind of has come up again, all right? And that devil is literally reared its ugly head. And you're like, I thought that was behind us. I thought that we put that behind us. And we were moving in the direction of, you know, a commitment, being secure, having more balance in our life. But maybe that devil is just trying to come back. You know, it isn't necessarily coming back. It's maybe it was just kind of tempting the waters, so to speak. But it just keeps coming into me is just keep an eye on this. Keep an eye on them. Keep an eye on this situation. Don't blow it out of the water, Spirit just said. Don't blow it out of proportion. You may have a tendency to kind of overreact or overthink and say, what did you mean by that? We need to talk about everything in great detail. And this may be one of those situations where it's probably better to not talk about it right away. Not to say that you're not going to talk about it someday, but I want you to process it. I want you to make sure that it's in perspective and it's not just a one-time deal. I have a 9 of Swords, 6 of Swords. Yeah. You know what? This is a good connection. Don't let this one thing hold you captive. Don't let this one thing make you automatically start thinking, you know, like, am I supposed to move on, or are things changing in my relationship? You know, Spirit's reminding you that a lot of things happen in long-term relationships, a lot of crazy things sometimes, you know, and sometimes you just forget about them. You just, over a period of time, you just get through them. You forget about them. You say hurtful things. They say hurtful things. And it doesn't mean that you love each other any less. It's just that we're human. Okay, so move on from this situation is how it's coming on. It's almost the sense of, I don't think that this battle is worth fighting. I really don't. I think unless there's, you know, unless there is more evidence, unless there's more things going on, I really feel like in a week from now, you won't even remember what you guys were fighting about. Something like that. 4 of Swords, give it a break, give it a rest. You know, if you're harping on the same thing over and over again, give it a break. Okay. Something like that. If you keep saying the same, you know, it's the same fight over and over again. 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords and a Queen of Swords. You know, you can make up your mind. Okay. You can make up your mind. Take the time to think about it. You can make up your mind and decide, what do I want in this situation? Okay. Where do I want to head in this situation? You know, I'm in control at all times. It is how it's coming into me. You know what? I'm going to chalk it up as something happened that was said, or a behavior that at the time when it happened, it was pretty upsetting. But over a period of time, I feel like it's becoming less important in the big picture of things. Okay. In the big picture of things, it's, you know what, we're fighting over something that, you know, isn't really important, but give it a week, give it some time. Think about what it is that you want. You want to be with this person. You're happy with this person. We're trying to work on a foundation. We are trying to build this connection. Okay. So let's see what we have. This person loves you. Look you're all I think about. All right. I don't think this person had any intention to hurt you. I don't think this person is, you know, part of me feels like they have no idea what they said hurt you. I got to tell you that you never took it that hard, or that you were that upset about something. So part of me feels like they have no idea that they hurt you. I want to be straight with you. They're usually very open and honest, right? They usually, let you know anything, just talk about things. So I don't think they're keeping anything from you. I can't get you out of my head. Okay, so they don't want to be with anybody else. You're all they think about. That's nice. Aw, I know that you are my true love. I think this is an example of let's not open up a can of worms that doesn't need to be opened, because this connection is actually going really well. All right. And this too shall pass is the energy. All right. Um, we don't have to fight about everything. We don't have to talk about everything. Sometimes we can just keep things to ourselves, keep it close to our chest, and then just move on. Okay. It's just when it becomes a pattern of behavior that it's really hurtful or upsetting. I am grateful to have your love. Okay. They want you in their life. Their intention is not to hurt you in any way. Okay. I'm going to say this too shall pass. I'm going to put it in the category of, you know what? Something was said. It struck me as odd. It struck me as, wrong. But I don't think it's worth me opening up a can of worms and making it into some kind of big debate. Okay. I just don't. Let's see what we're a couple other things. Spirit, what else? You were making me long for a new beginning. This is a beginning. I don't know. It's a beginning, a new journey, right? I think you guys are headed in the direction of, it's sometimes when you go from we're a relatively new connection to it's getting deeper, it's getting stronger. More things come out of the woodwork, right? You are incredible. They think you're incredible. That's nice. I'm so afraid you will leave me in the end. I don't want you to be afraid of saying what you feel. I don't want you to be afraid of talking to the person you're sharing your life with. All right. But I also don't want you to start something that, I don't know, isn't really that important. Pick your battles. I'm going to say it that way. Pick your battles. I see you. I see the real you. Did something that they said, or, was it constructive, but you didn't like what they said? Was it constructive criticism, but you didn't really like what they said? Are they really kind of calling you out on something because they know you so well? I'm going to tell you how I feel soon. All right. So maybe we're going to talk about it soon. Maybe you're going to share, they're going to share. We'll get these feelings off the table. But I think you're just going to let it go. And we're going to just see if it continues. If you knew how I feel, I'm afraid you would find me obsessive. Okay. So are you thinking too much about this situation? Somebody says one thing to you and that's all you can think about all week. Okay. I want you to think about all the things they say to you. I want you to think about all the things, instead of what did he mean by that? What did she mean by that? And over analyzing it, something like that. I'm going to say pick your battles. This connection's fine. Let's take things one step at a time. Okay. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the energy. This person does want to move forward with you. You're all they think about. Okay. Try not to overanalyze anything that is going on in this connection. Keep an eye on it. If it's something that really bothered you, see if it keeps happening. If it keeps happening, then definitely you have an issue. You can talk about it. But their spirit's kind of saying, hold your tongue until you're ready to speak. So you don't say something that you didn't want to say, something like that. But in the meantime, I think you have a great connection. I think this person really wants to be with you. I think they're afraid that you would leave them. I think that they're really scared that you would actually, leave them. So they don't want you to go anywhere. They don't want you to go anywhere, is how I feel in this connection today. So just, life is a long journey. Relationships are a long journey, and things are said sometimes that we're not happy about, but it doesn't mean that the relationship isn't good. Okay. So that's what I guess what Spirit, is trying to share with us today. So I want to thank Spirit for this reading. I want to thank you for joining me today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. If you'd like to book a private love reading with me, you can go to my website, Kathy Mamolen, psychicmedium.com, and I will put that website link below.